sold 18 items at an average price of $35 each. Now I felt like this was a really slow week, and the week was really slow, and even most of the weekend until Saturday night, then sales just started to pick up. I think it was slow because Ryan and Abigail were here last week, and I just wasn't able to list or really do any work, which was my choice. I knew this was going to happen, or I assumed it was going to happen. But now that they are gone, I was able to kind of buckle down and get back to it, and sales have definitely picked up because of that. Here's what sold. Alright, first things first is this West Bend Pop Rate 2, which I also included a small bag of green bean coffee. It's a Guatemalan coffee. And that sold for $33 plus shipping. I think it was a total of $49. This is a brand new, well, open box Linux thermostat. This sold for $80. This is an AT&T 3G microcell. I have sold so many of these over the years. This one does not have a power supply and sold for $50. This is a Sony shower radio. Now this unit usually sells for quite a bit of money, but the volume knob is missing. So because of that, I sold it for $20, and it still sold within probably an hour of listing. I sold this one model before, and it also had issues. Talking about issues, this is a pair of Spy Touring sunglasses. Now these were just returned to me because the buyer was very unhappy. It was the most irate buyer that I've had to deal with in a while. They ended up leaving me negative feedback, which really sucked because I've had 100% positive feedback for over a year now. For, yeah, almost 2 years. But they were very upset with me because they have scratches on the lenses, which I described in the listing. I said, scratches on the lenses, please see pictures. Took plenty of pictures. I don't know, I just needed to rant. Normally, if these are in perfect condition, they sell for, I think, around $70 or $80. I listed them for $29.99 because of the wear. So it sold again, and the second time that I listed it, I made sure to reiterate the point that there are scratches multiple times. So hopefully the person that bought them this time will understand. This is a Farberware skillet base with all the screws and everything. Or, you know, just one center screw. Now, this was a base I took off a skillet at the outlet. The skillet did not have a lid, but I knew it was still kind of a sought-after vintage skillet, electric skillet. So I just took the base off, and it sold within about 2 weeks for $25. This is a motion-activated LED wall sconce, something. This is something that I shouldn't have bought. It took a long time to sell, and I think they're cheaper on Amazon, but I still, I'm gonna keep the price right at $17.99. Hopefully somebody will buy it, and someone did. This is a DeWalt 1-hour battery charger, sold for $18. This is a Packard Bell mouse, also sold for $18. This is an iRobot Roomba dual wall. This sold for $35. This is 1, 2, 3 electric heat and blanket controllers. Now I'm expecting blanket controllers to start falling off a little bit soon, just as the weather warms up. I wanted to look to see where these are being shipped. Just wondering. One is being shipped to Oregon, which is no longer really cold enough for a blanket heater, but you know, some people get really cold. One is being shipped to Delaware and the other to Wisconsin. This is a Bird X yard guard thing. It just makes a horrible screeching noise, just a super high, like, I don't know if is supersonic the word? Super high pitched noise that hurts my ears. But I'm glad I can still hear it. You know, I'm not that old that my ears are breaking out these frequencies. It does not have the back cover. Still in excellent condition. I sold it for $20. This is a West Bend Stir Crazy Nut and Rod. Now, I used to sell a lot more telephones. I really don't buy them at all anymore. I mean, obviously I did, but this is kind of the first time in a long time. This is 4 VTech phones with 1 base. This setup sold for $30, maybe $35. And the reason I stopped selling them is because I was getting too many returns and too many unhappy people. These I don't expect to be returned, but but you know, there they are. This is a bed tech remote for just adjusting your bed. Now this one really surprised me. There was none of them listed on eBay, so I didn't really have a price to go off of, but researching the bed tech mattresses, they are expensive. I'm talking like, I think like $3,000. So I knew that this had to be an expensive remote, and if a person is willing to pay that much for a bed, they're willing to pay, you know, quite a bit to get the remote back. Anyway, I listed it for $60 and it sold right away. I probably should have listed a little bit higher, but that's alright. $60 for this remote. I paid, you know, probably 7 cents for it. That's a good sale. And the last item is this vintage Luxo lamp. I'm including a bulb. It's articulating, expandable, does not have the base. This sold for $85. This is Marquam Park, right outside of Portland, on the other side of the river, on the Portland city side of the river. Don't really know what to expect. Over here checking it out. This is among the first of the really nice sunny days this year. When we first took off on this trail, I was not expecting it to be as strenuous as it is. We did switchbacks pretty much all the way to the top. Both of us are pretty warm and sweaty at this point. We made it to the top where there's a road, and we're trying to figure out if we can continue on or we have to walk back down to get back to the car. Okay, so the top is the top, and we're just walking back down right now.
We didn't go the right way, so you don't know if the top's the top.
Oh, well, top is maybe the top. But either way, we're going back down. I don't know how exciting this video is going to be.
Who's eating all the grass?
Mabel's eating grass, so let's watch that.
Are you okay?
Never mind.
Stick? No?
Haley found a piece of glass.
Maybe I should
She's taken care of.
Oh!
She got it.
Should I just toss it over here?
Or carry it out, either or. But,
I feel like I should carry it out.
alright. Here we go. No cut dog paws or anything. You save the day.
I don't think I've saved a dog's paw. I think dog's paws are pretty tough. I watched Mabel walk on glass to be fine.
Yeah, it just depends on how the glass is sticking up, how it hits her foot.
Ouch. There's like little shards everywhere, but I'm not. We need to bring a vacuum out here. It's a thick one.
Got something in the mail today that I'm pretty excited about. I need what's in here to open what's in here. 1 second. This doesn't flip open like it should. Now, I always carry a knife on me, and my favorite knife... Oh, this is open in the package. That's a bad way to ship something. And that was open just like this. That could have stabbed the postman, it could have stabbed me. Anyway, this is a Kershaw Ken Onion knife. I bought it used on eBay. I lost mine. I had a silver version of this. I lost mine about 2 weeks ago, and you know, I knew I used it a lot, but I didn't realize I used it as much as I did. Yeah. This one has a nice snap. The cool thing about this, it has something called Speed Assist. It's I don't know, it just comes out really, really quickly. It's really easy to operate with one hand as you're breaking down boxes. Just then back in the pocket. Wow. Awesome. Let's see how sharp it is. Pretty sharp. Oh, the tip is... bent down. That sucks. Also, I stick to Kershaw knives because, I mean, I did this before I moved to Oregon. I just like this brand, but there's a Kershaw knife company, or the Kershaw knife company, just about a 30-minute drive from here. So if anything happens, they will fix it for you, or replace it. So yeah, since that's dulled down, I'll probably take this in eventually and get it squared up. Cool.